You can get it online, in lots of different places. If you buy the game on GOG, you can download it from GOG. If you get the remake when the remake comes out, it's in the main menu of the remake. I think it says e-comic. You click it and you can read it. It basically reads like a PDF. So, but yeah, you can get a PDF of it online if you want or whatever. It's really good. What you learn here is a really abridged version, and in the book.
This is the first page of inventory.
In the book, what she did was basically take the events of the graphic novel and write them as if they were journal entries, like what's supposed to be in this, and so that's pretty good too. But I would definitely recommend reading the graphic novel.
This is the first page.
Okay. Did I look at the newspaper yet? I don't think so. Or did I? No.
Times-Picayune, dated June 22nd, 1993. Disgusted with the state of the voodoo murder case, Gabriel turns right to his horoscope. The shadow upon you is no longer reversible.
Wonderful.
Okay. So. Books. Yes, books. Right.
This is the...
Okay, so... I need to go to the graveyard. I'm pretty sure that's important right now. Let's do that.
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Okay. I want to check the Marie Laveau tomb and see if it's changed. It looks like it has.
The second message made from the voodoo crosses is on the wall.
Okay, now. Guess we need that.
Let me get these new marks down.
Okay. Alright. Now we need to go to Magentia's. And...
A sign on the front door of Magentia's home reads, attending a channeling seminar until August 1st.
Okay. Well, I don't think I need to go back to Casino. Excellent drugstore now. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Why is it so dark in here? Dr. John? Hello? Uh-oh.
And there's the snake that's trying to kill Gabriel. And there's only one way to save yourself, and... if you remember from earlier in the game, if you turn on the fan, it freaks the snake out.
Good day, Mr. Knight.
That thing just tried to kill me.
He did? I am sorry. The museum is closed today, you see, and we were not expecting visitors. But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice. I'm out of here. By the way, you might want to lock your door next time you're closed.
Not a bad idea. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, so... I need to talk to Grace, I think.
What happened to you?
Who, me? Nothing. Why?
Well, you're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
What's that on your face?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
Looks like a sparkly or something. Got it.
I love it when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Well, excuse me.
princess. Did she give it to me? No.
This is the item in the ashtray is too small to pick up by hand.
Yeah. What?
Looks like the python left me a souvenir. Very interesting.
Gabriel magnifies the snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's python, hued with purples and greens. It matches the scale from Lake Pontchartrain. He places the two scales together.
Alright. Alright, so... Oops.
There's
Oops. Can I look at both of them at once?
Gabriel magnifies the two scales. The two iridescent scales are a perfect match.
Yeah. Okay. So now we need to go talk to Mosley. What else did I need to prove to him? I mean, I got the snake scales. Oh, I need to go to Hartridge is what I need to do. Yeah.
Gabriel can see that just fine.
Oops.
I'll be back later.
Good luck.
Something kind of big's about to happen. So if you're listening but not watching, you might want to start watching. Sorta, kind of big, sorta.
Hey, Hot Ridge, what's the good word? Hot Ridge? Ah! Oh, God, not again.
Yep. He be dead too. He look nasty.
Something about Hartridge's death mask reminds Gabriel of the way Crash checked out. Not a pretty ending.
No.
Something... Dr. Hartridge's desk is... On the desk is a sheet of paper with some scribbled notes. It looks recent.
These notes look interesting.
Notes. Is that it?
Wolfgang's letter
Oh,
says...
Wolfgang's letter.
Dear Gabriel,
Oh, I didn't read the real letter. Shit.
please read the enclosed journal carefully. It might help you understand your family's special obligations and our current predicament. God be with you, Uncle Wolfgang.
Okay.
Hartridge's notes are scribbled on notepad paper.
People's Republic of Benin, Dambala, Ogun, Badagry, the Agreed Tribe.
Hartridge...
Okay. Now, I think I just need to go talk to Mosley at this point. What? There we go. And then door.
Before leaving the university, Gabriel notifies campus security about Hartridge's body.
Oh, he does he? Okay. So... yeah.
Hey, mostly.
Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Considering everything that's happened, he's talking to him in a very light manner.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer.
Okay, can I tell him about Hartridge? Okay. Yeah, let's go with this first.
Have you ever heard of Dumbala?
You mean Gumbo?
No, I mean Dumbala.
Never heard of it.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
Say what?
Ogun Badakri. It's a voodoo loa.
Speak English or shut up, Knight.
Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. Guess I'll take that as a no.
Okay.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday at St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral? Guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, huh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said.
Crash said. Did he mention pink elephants, too?
Aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you actually see someone kill him?
No. Actually, I was with him when he died. Could have been poison, though.
Yeah, well, when they get the body in, they'll do a quick autopsy. Standard procedure. If it's anything other than an overdose, I'll get a report. But it won't happen. I know these guys. Lock them up overnight, and they tend to overdo it the next day.
Your professionalism is astonishing. There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African Studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the voodoo murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight.
It's not about me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
Then there's nothing to link either to the voodoo murders, M.O. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
But I'm the link to the voodoo murders case, don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. If I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
How can I convince...
You still need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans. Get me a lead on the cult.
Where's his notes?
Take a look at these notes. They're from Professor Hartridge at Tulane University.
Yeah? And what about them?
They confirm that the pattern from the murders is of African origin.
Really? It's incredible, isn't it? Something like that showing up here?
It's been here for quite some time, so it seems.
I'm impressed. Okay, you've convinced me. The murders were done by a legitimate voodoo cult.
I have these two snake scales. One's from the crime scene at the Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales, and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
A python?
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. Certainly suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum. Not bad work, Knight. If we can tie them into this voodoo cult, we just might have something. Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate to admit it, but you've done some pretty good detective work here, Knight.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you. I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. In fact, I better lock up this office just in case I step on a few toes. Come on.
If anyone's still watching, let me know. I want to just make sure the stream's still working.
Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
So what am I doing now?
This is the one of the Getty drummers watches the police station.
Getty drummers? Dear game, please do not spoil things when... Oh, Jesus Christ. Why would you do that, game? Why? What do I need to do now? Oh, I do need... Oh, right, I can't.
Sign on the front.
Shit. Oh, you know what? I think I need to call Wolfgang. Yeah.
Hey, Grace. Here I am.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Shit. Ah. 932. I think it's like 4, and then here. What? What did it say? Can't afford
No,
to call Germany against
I can't
Hungary.
afford.
Okay. Alright. What do I need to do? Do I... Maybe I'll talk to Grace for a minute here.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some...
Sure. What?
Rada drums, yeah.
Could you research Rada drums for me?
Rhododrum? Sure. I don't think we have any books on that topic in the shop, but I'll contact our suppliers. Assuming any of them will extend you any credit.
Tell them it's an emergency.
Uh-huh. I can see where a Rhododrum book would be incredibly urgent. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Do you have messages?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you know any...
Not personally, but I'll...
Okay.
It's time to close shop.
Oh, okay, that's all
So
I
it
need.
is. Have a nice night.
You too. See you tomorrow.
So is no one watching? Okay. Once it switches days, I will check to make sure it's still recording or still streaming. Malia's on the phone.
Dang!
Oh, you're still here. Okay, so it is still working. I just want to make sure it's still streaming. Because if it doesn't, it won't record onto Twitch, so I can post it on YouTube later, which is my plan. Wheel within a wheel. Okay. Day 5, I think? Day 6? Day 6. And then the night became as day. I glimpsed nature's reddest claw. The face of fear looked back at me as I gazed into the mall. Also newspaper. Oh, right. So disgusting. And just wrong.
What is it? What's wrong?
Gabriel?
I see it, Grace. Hold on. There's no one in the shop, and I know there's no one in back. It's okay.
Okay. Gabriel, that thing is still barely alive. How could someone do this?
With a knife, maybe?
God, don't even start. We should call the police.
No. I'll take care of it.
But Gabriel...
I said I'll take care of it. Why don't you go get some coffee? I'll have it all cleaned up before you get back.
They know where you live now.
It's gonna be fine. Now go on. Are you sure you don't want to go home? I could close the shop today.
No. I'd rather keep busy. I'll be fine. At least that creepy guy is gone. Oh. Not that they aren't still watching. Anyway, speaking of keeping busy, we got that book you ordered in this morning. The one on Rada drums.
Really? Great.
Bling, 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 bling. Okay, let's talk.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages? Messages.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Right, okay, let's read the newspaper.
Times-Picayune, dated the 23rd of June, 1993. Gabriel finds an article about St. Jean's Eve. It discusses the day's Catholic roots and its adoption by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid-1800s, St. Jean's Eve was celebrated with elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou St. Jean, and other sites outside the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a St. Jean's Eve Mass. Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope. Today you will either die or your life will change forever.
Sure, why not? It is St. John's Eve. They'll be out tonight for sure. But where?
Bling, 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 bling. Alright, did I save? No, I don't think I saved. I don't think I saved the last day. And this is the 6th day, so yeah, I missed that last one. Doesn't matter really, but okay. Right. Whoa!
Gabriel!
I see it. Stay back.
Oh, I remember this.
We Just an envelope.
I can see that.
Envelope?
Gabriel opens the envelope and finds a note from Mosley and a small brass key. Mosley's note says,
Gabe, I have to go underground with this thing. It runs wide and deep throughout the department and the city board. I'm already being watched. It was suggested I take vacation time, so I am, at least as far as they know. Try to keep out of this. It's too hot for a rookie. Just in case, I'm sending you my office key. You might find some useful things there. P.S. I think this note will look great in the book, don't you? Make sure you save it.
the note is signed, Detective Mosley. The key is from Mosley.
Okay. It was just Mosley.
Are you okay?
I'd be peachy if you'd give up all this voodoo crap, Gabriel.
I'm sorry I got you involved in this, Grace.
Oh, don't worry about me. Just get yourself out of this mess.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay. Trying to think what I need to do today.
Are you gonna be okay here by yourself?
I'll be just fine. Just fix this, okay?
I'm trying, Gracie.
Okay. So I saved there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back.
Hello,
The excitement of seeing you is killing.
I'm gonna save again. Because the thing I need to do next,
Have fun.
in some versions, would always be a little bit buggy on faster computers. So I need to get into Mosley's office, and I need to do it when the people inside are distracted, because they will not let me go in there. So if I could try to do this.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
sorry.
Now, if I sort of loiter, I think. Oh wait, is it the lucky dog guy I gotta talk to? Maybe that's in the book. It might be in the book. Maybe it's in the game too. Yeah, okay.
Hello.
What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, there's the venue guy, okay.
Say, haven't I seen you before?
I get around the French Quarter. Used to be at Royal and Conti.
What are beignets?
What the heck are beignets, anyway?
Deep-fried sweet dough with powdered sugar on top.
Oh,
New Orleans donuts, sir.
I see.
You say you used to be at Royale and Conti?
That's right.
Why'd you leave Royal and Conti?
Well, the guy who used to be here, the lucky dog guy, he was my cousin Ralph. He went off to college, see, and this spot came open. I thought Jackson Square'd be a better gig, you know? Tourists and all.
Is it?
Well, no, actually.
Why don't you go back there?
Do you think? I've been kind of torn. Must be the weather. These thick clouds we've had all week. I'm just not seeing the crowds here that I expect.
I definitely think you should go back to Royal and Conti.
Really? I'm glad you think so. I always liked that beat, but I thought I ought to give this a shot.
Oh, absolutely. The grass is always greener.
Exactly. You're right. I'm going back over there today.
Okay, now we can go.